Hey, guys, and welcome to another episode. T4 Trader. In this video, we will reveal the best strategy that you can use with the ADX indicator. So, the strategy is called the ADX crossover. It is a very simple and famous strategy, but most traders are actually trading it the wrong way. The biggest mistake that everyone makes when trading the strategy is every time the ADX line crosses each other, they immediately take a buy position. This is actually the worst way of trading. Let us know how to use this setup. By mastering this strategy, you won't need the other ones anymore. I will go through everything step by step and try to teach you each and every detail. So be sure to watch the whole video. First of all, open the tradingview.com website and then select the GBP-JPY currency pair. I'll set my time to the 5-minute time frame for this strategy. But keep in mind that you can use this method on all time frames and this strategy can be profitable on all of them. I tested this strategy 50 times. You can gain 45% of your account balance in just 30 days. In other words, if you have $1,000 in your account, you can make at least $450 using just one currency pair. The best part of this strategy is that you have to risk only 3% per trade. This strategy is based on the trend, price action, and current momentum. So, this simple strategy is a good place to start trading because you will take the decision very quickly and hit buy and sell without thinking about fancy indicators. Now it's time to add indicators to our chart. Go to the Indicators menu in Searcher process and select this one. Now go to the Indicator Setting option and disable some options. Now our first setup is ready. As I already mentioned earlier in the video, we will use this indicator as buy-sell entry confirmation. And if you do not have a laptop or even if you trade with cell phone devices, you can use this strategy to make some money. Before we continue, you can support me by subscribing and turning on notifications. Also, if you're learning something new, give us a like and share this video with others. Let's get started with the strategy. Firstly, we'll focus on the blue and orange lines. When the blue line crosses the orange line from above to below, it's a signal that the current trend is about to change from bullish to bearish. This is a clear indication to execute a sell trade. Conversely, if the orange line crosses from below to above the blue line, this signals a change from bearish to bullish and it's a good opportunity to execute a buy trade. However, using this strategy alone can only give you a 45% winning ratio, which is not enough to be a successful trader. If you want to be a good trader, then your winning ratio should be around 70% or more. So, for this, we will add some more strategy along with this strategy to increase its winning ratio. Now go to the Indicator tab and add one more indicator to the chart. For increasing the win rate, go to the Community Scripts and select the top option. Then scroll down and select this Binary Pyrathere V2 final strategy. Before we begin trading, let's first set up our indicators. To do this, simply go to the indicator settings and hide some options. Once you've done this, your setup will be ready to go. Now let's talk about our trading strategy. It's actually quite simple. If we're looking to make a buy trade, the first thing we need to do is check the blue lines of our indicator. We're looking for them to cross the orange line from the bottom to the top. Next, we need to make sure the Bollinger Band is on an upward trend and that the market price is above the red line. Once we have confirmed these two indicators, we can execute our trade on the next candle that touches the red line. And ideally when a positive price action candle is created. By following these simple steps, we can increase our chances of making profitable trades. Moving on to sell trades, let's first take a look at our indicator. We're looking for the orange lines to cross the blue line from the top to the bottom. Next, we need to check the Bollinger Band and ensure it's on a downward trend. Additionally, the market price needs to be below the red line. Once we've confirmed these two indicators, we can execute our trade on the next candle that touches the red line. Ideally, when a negative price action candle is created. Remember, the key to successful trading is to always be diligent and follow your strategy. By using the indicators we've discussed and waiting for the right signals, we can increase our chances of making profitable trades. Now I'm going to test this strategy on the GBP/USD currency pair. I will take 20 trades and I will calculate the accuracy and gain of this strategy. Okay, I've completed the one-day test on this strategy, and the results are truly amazing. Let's take a closer look. I used a 5-minute time frame and a loan to 1 and 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio on the GBP/USD currency pair. After analyzing 1 month of price data, I was able to find 20 trade signals, which is a really good number. Out of those 20 trades, 14 were winners and 6 were losses. This is an excellent win rate, especially considering our risk-to-reward ratio. Moving forward, I'll be upgrading the indicator and exploring in more detail how to use stop-loss to further increase our profit. To make this strategy even stronger, we'll be adding a new indicator. But before we move on to that, I'd like to remind you to leave a like and subscribe to help support our channel and improve the visibility of our videos through the YouTube algorithm. Now, let's get back to the strategy. On the top of the page, click on the Indicators option and open the tab. In the search bar, type VDUs and click on the one that appears. Once you've done this, go to the indicator settings and hide some options. With this done, our setup is now completely ready. Let's take a moment to understand how to trade using this new setup. Step-by-step instructions will be provided so you can follow along easily. Thanks for tuning in, and let's continue building our powerful trading strategy. Now that we've added a new indicator to our setup, we'll be able to identify and avoid false signals in the market more effectively. For a buy trade, we'll be following the same steps as before, but with a few key additions. First, we'll be looking at the ADX indicator, paying attention to when the blue lines cross the orange line from bottom to top. Next, we'll be checking to see if the market price is above the red-yellow line. If we're looking for a long trade, their line should be above the yellow line. We'll then execute our trade when the market price closes above the red line. It's important to set a stop loss at the yellow line to minimize potential losses and to have a profit target based on market movement in the same way as the buy trade. We will execute the sell trade by incorporating the AD indicator to filter out fake signals in the market. Firstly, we will look for the yellow lines of the AD indicator to cross the blue line from bottom to top. Next, we will check that the market price is below the red-yellow line. For a short trade, the red line should be below the yellow line. We will execute our trade when the market price closes below the red line. It's crucial to set the stop loss at the yellow line. As the market moves in our favor, we will gradually move our stop loss down with the yellow line. You have two options for booking profits. You can either take a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio. Alternatively, if you want to maximize your profits, you can wait until the lines of threads indicator cross each other or when the market price crosses the yellow line. If any one of these two conditions hits the market, it's time to book your profit. Keep in mind that while this strategy has been successful in our tests, it's important to always manage. The results are in and they are truly amazing. After testing for 10 days using a 5-minute time frame with a 1-to-1 and 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio on GBP/USD, we were able to find 100 trade signals, which is excellent. Out of those trades, 78 were winners and 22 were losses, resulting in a 78% win rate. This is an outstanding win rate, especially considering our risk-reward ratio. The most consecutive wins we had in a row was 8, and the most consecutive losses were 3. With a 2% risk per trade, we were able to gain 82% on our account. If you had a $1,000 account, you could have gained at least $800 in profit using only one currency pair. The great thing about this strategy is that you only have to risk 2% on each trade. Even if you put in just 10 trades, at least 7 of them would be profitable. With a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, it's important not to risk more than 2% per trade, and you can use more than one currency pair to potentially earn even more money with this strategy. Overall, this strategy has proven to be very profitable and is definitely worth considering for your trading. Remember, the key to success with this strategy is to stick to the rules and not risk more than 2% per trade. Also, make sure to use a zero-spread broker to minimize your trading costs. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help us with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your trading journey.